Hello, my name is Jupiter Hadley, and today we're doing another version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time with the Alakajam. The Alakajam was a game jam that challenged developers to use the theme Alchemist to create a game. I'm playing all of the games that were entered in this jam for about a minute each, 10 per video. Links to the individual games will be in the description so you can check them out further. This video, as always, is brought to you in part by the lovely people on Patreon who support me each month so I can continue to create all of this content. If you like what I do, consider supporting me on Patreon or checking out my social medias. Links will be in the description. At the end of this compilation series, I'll probably have an article of my favorites, so keep a lookout for that. Thank you very much for watching and liking and commenting and subscribing. Next, we're playing Alchemy and Appraisal. Some days ago, Simon received a letter from the Hill End Monastery. Brother Merrick, a schoolmate from the distant past, writes of an opportunity to spend a whole week at the scenic. His words cite among the very best nature has to offer. Of course, there's a catch, a job appraising some rather interesting, his words again, items late brother Tristan left behind. Merrick concludes vague promises of separate ventures as well. Mystery has always intrigued Simon. There is a reason he ended up as a procurer of curiosities for local shops. Chemistry, a dear hobby, likewise, is the same draw, exploring what is possible with the matter our world consists of. Simon decides to take the offering as he is due for a vacation anyway. The trip to Hill End has never been pleasant. The roads are even worse off than last time Simon travelled in this direction years ago. Nature is as pleasant as before, though. Summer in the city has its perks, but this is something else. Merrick is already at the gate waiting when Simon arrives. Welcome. I'm ever so glad to see you here. Let us talk in the garden. Pretty, isn't it? It sure is. The monks take good care of their lot. So Tristan, may he rest in peace, left much behind. A study full of the assets most intriguing, for he in his late years had taken up the pursuit of alchemy. Merrick stresses the last word now, gauging Simon's reaction. Keep a straight face. The assets need to be evaluated, an easy enough task for someone with your background, but that is not all. You see, Merrick lowers his tone. For me, the appraisal is not important. What if he was into something alchemically speaking? Go on. Yeah, I don't want to be, off-putting to this guy. Recently, Tristan talked about a topic in detail with much more fervor than before. Fervor, I don't know. I'd advise you to look into his work. As a chemist, you might even learn something from it. We'll see. Lastly, you'll only have a week, as the abbot wishes to have nothing to do with the laboratory. He would have gotten rid of it all if I had not posed the question of possible monetary value. Even we have to care about wealth occasionally. The winter is coming and repairs need to be done. How does that sound to you? Is what I signed up for. Let's see, it's a double job then. Okay. It's not all work, I promise. We'll take Wednesday off at least. It's Midsummer's Day, an evening worth partaking around here. I won't force your hand either. Take your time. Officially, you are here only to evaluate the equipment, so remember that. He winks. The laboratory is located in the main building, down the stairs to the cellar. Your bed is in the room to the right. We'll talk more tomorrow. Good night. Merrick bids farewell with a strange gesture, possibly local to the Brotherhood, and walks off. The door to the laboratory creaks loudly. The place is a mess, countless shelves and tables full of books, vitals, jars, and many apparatuses. This will take some time to clean up. Simon reckons it's best to clean it up. It took a long while, but in the end, Simon managed to sort all the items by type, books on one shelf, raw materials on another, tables relatively clean, all of the crates open and empty. It is best to have everything visible. Evaluating all this material is a whole other task. The sun's about to set, not that Simon can see much of it through the lone windowsill. Bedtime. Simon wakes up with a knock on the door, groggy and aching. That cleanup should count it as physical exercise. Simon opens it to find Merrick on the other side. Top of the morning. Simon, I take it you slept well. We take pride in our humble, calm, quiet abode. I took a peek in the study. Good work sorting it out. We didn't dare move anything, thinking it would ruin some grand experiment. How silly of us. You might have guessed that we monks don't eat breakfast, so I brought you a loaf of bread. Make it last. Dinner is served at midday. I will meet you in the main hall. Gnawing at stale bread, Simon contemplates his next move. Maybe we should go outside. So this is just like a little text-based adventure. It's pretty cool, though. I'm kind of really interested in what all of these objects are. I really like the idea of going through other people's stuff. Next, we're playing Transformist. Press right-click to consume enemies into potions. You can drink enemy potions to become evil creatures with new abilities. You can mix 2 enemy potions in your inventory, which is I. Alright, so it's just different types of clicking to attack. That's not doing anything. Like, this is left click, this is right click. Alright, maybe I don't have anything to mix. Okay. Well, maybe we should just die and restart. Alright, now we can, attack. I'm not sure why we couldn't at first, but that's alright. Give us a potion. We got one. So you can throw like these bags at them occasionally, and then you get potions. I'm gonna use. Oh, so now I'm faster. I want to throw a potion at you. I also want a potion at you. Alright, cool. So now I'm going to mix a couple because I feel like that's important. Drag from inventory to mix. This one and this one. Ooh. Alright, let's find out what that is. Ooh. Now we attack in like a radius around us. We actually can't throw potions though while we're being. What are you? Oh, that didn't hit anyone. That potion was useless. There we go. I want to try that. 3. Oh no. Next. We're playing The Last Scholar. I did have a start screen, but I clicked. My bad. This must be an inventory. Oh, I'm this character. Ah, there's my journal. I should take it with me. Okay. The Last Scholar's journal. Quest. Find the journal. Philosopher's Stone. Alright, so I need to find the Philosopher's Stone. What's this? Ah, I want to, like, crank it, I guess. The machine is not fixed yet. Not fair. This used to be a tool to enhance the Vito's characteristics and substance. Unfortunately, it's missing a key component, a source of force. Fixing it would allow me to progress in my research for the Philosopher's Stone. I have heard of a tool which brings out... so yeah. Building it would surely help my research. Some old tests. Alchemy consists of methods. Every method takes a substance and inhabits some of its characters while enhancing others. Okay. Their calendar. Alright. Something about it being rusty and needing a replacement. Yeah, let's leave desk. This is a very interesting world we're in. This is the Looking Glass. It's a very complicated machine capable of amazing feats, or rather was until I spilled some morning potion into it. I have no idea how to fix it, but I guess it's called Looking Glass for a reason. You have a lot of broken stuff. Let's see. Do I have anything that might... do I have anything that might for this crazy machine, useful machine? Oh, let's start doing another thing. Is that? I guess not. This cart tipped over here. I believe it contains balls of pure iron. Could be useful. I'll take some. Alright. Interesting point-and-click adventure. Next. We're playing Redshirt's Escape. Hey there, fellow space traveler. You barely escaped an ambush from space pirates. Just as you run out of both fuel and oxygen, you find an old space station and manage to dock your heavily damaged ship. There are no answers for your calls, and it seems the station was abandoned a long time ago. Oh no, it seems the station systems are very functional. Hurry, you must keep the station system running while repairing your ship. If all retractors or all life support stations run empty, you will die. You remember seeing buzzard collectors collecting fuel on the station's east side while you approach it. Alright, sprint, hold, shift. Okay, this is your ship. You have to repair it, refuel it, and refill its oxygen tank to escape the spooky station. It is broken, so when open, repair it with scrap metal. Alright, so I need scrap metal, obviously. I can't go there. This console looks like it might give you some information about fuel or oxygen levels. But the question is, what do I click to interact? Okay, so I can't go in any of these doors. This is a huge space station. Alright, so here's some more levels. Like, this is another console. How do I use you, though? Clicking? F doesn't do it. Space, enter. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know. It doesn't say anything in the description. Let me just read the comments there, I suppose. Yeah, so there's really not a whole lot of direction as to how I'm meant to play stuff. I might have missed maybe some of the tutorial back at the start. Maybe that's it. Alright, so it told me I have some information, but I don't have it. That's broken. There's a life support station, probably important. F to interact. But F isn't doing anything, though, that's all. All of these doors are broken. I'm not sure why F isn't working. Next. We're playing the Hermetic Order of the Alchemists. Approach Apprentice. This says the alchemy trial begins. There we go. Approach Apprentice. So, young whippersnapper, you think you're worthy of joining the Hermetic Order of Alchemists at your inexperienced age? Bah! Back in my day, youngsters knew their proper place. Well, even an entitled youngster like yourself will have to pass the alchemy trials. With the short attention span of your generation, I would not be surprised if you've forgotten most of your curriculum. Unfortunately, the order allows you to refer to the Alchemy Grimoire during your trials, which contains all the information you'll need. But to summarize, elements combine substances when cooled, the substance binding point. If the available elements can combine multiple different substances, the substance with the highest reactivity forms first. Substances can be broken into elements, then heated into the substance breaking point when heated. When you are done, submit your solution for approval. Your first trial will be a simple substance conversion. You will take a supplied amount of resin and turn it into resium crystal. I am ready, master.
We shall see.
Okay. This is interesting. My mouse, when it scrolls over like these buttons, it's like way above them when it picks it. Alright, produce this. How do I produce this? Alright, pure resin. Strong, cold, breaking point. So we need to bond together with cold. Oh, it's hard to push these buttons. Oh, we want them all to be ones, don't we? Oh, I didn't want to plurge. How do I restart?
Mistakes happen.
Do they? Let's restart the trial.
Pathetic.
This guy's telling me I'm pathetic. So this is pure. We want to break them down to there's only one like line between them. Applying cold situation can break into elements or bonds. Bonds, something cooled. Breaking into elements. I don't want to purge anything.
Mistakes happen.
Strong heat. Yes. It's a strong heat and freezing cold. I have no idea. There we go. How to select that checkpoint. Done so soon, surprising. I think this is a really interesting idea. I feel like it's quite complex in how you're going to make these, but that's a really neat way to do it and sort of show elements almost. Next. We're playing Sil the Alchemist. I'm pretty sure I'm saying Alchemist. That's how you say it. Please step forward, young Sil. Now let's begin with your rising. I know that you've been looking forward to this day for a long time. Hurry up. I don't have all day. Now for formalities to be filled for this matter, even in our current situation. Now for the first alchemic principle, the blackening, in which you adjust yourself to other matter in order to extract its essence and make your own. Point the black carbon and hold to blacken it, just like you did. Very good. Blackening is the base for most other alchemy. Having a deep understanding of it is paramount. Okay. Great. Blackening is fairly pure form of one of the simplest elements. Really revolutionary stuff. Now let's move on. Please enter the door below us. Get to the next stage of your rising. Okay, done. Well done, Sil. For the second principle, you now refer to yellowing. You can change what you are to adjust yourself by changing yourself. I'm sure you noticed we've not provided a carbon this time. Adjusting to some of the oxygen around you should suffice. What the hell is that? Nothing that warrants interruption of an uprising. I didn't hear anything, to be completely honest. Ah, I see. I think we need to get them all. That all count? No, it didn't. Alright, so we need to hit them all at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, get this one. Get this one. Alright, that didn't work either. I think I'm going to do it from this angle. I started, like, wrongly clicking. I don't have enough. It's only the second test. You have to be so fast. Grab all these. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they still all didn't spin at once. Well, I don't have enough. Okay. Start from this end. Do. Good. That took us way too long. Fortunately, Master Envis had to leave us for some urgent business. He would join us as soon as possible. Suppose the attention of 2 masters will suffice for this stage. Once again, you shall activate all targets at the same time. So required cannot be produced by oxygen. Okay, so that one can, but that one can't. Oh, did I do it? I think I did it, but they both worked by oxygen, so I'm not sure. It will be a matter of... Young Sil, let us continue. This is a stage of reddening. Ooh, so there's some, like, background stuff happening, which should be really, really interesting to sort of discover the story behind all of this. Next. We're playing, but where's the gold? Alright. I am an adventurer. Ooh. With a fire stick. I'm looking for gold. Well, or books, because it says books. 3. 0 of 3 found. Music for this is great. Oh, they take one hit. Oh, I need to back up. Ah, so items block our path as well. Grab this. We'll grab this. I don't know what stones or sticks do. Well, that's okay. Taking the stone. These guys don't notice us at first. Oh, they take way more hits than I thought, though. We're like very slowly, well, very quickly actually running out of life. Oh, there's a thing. Can we get in there? No, okay. I really like the music for this game. Okay, back up. A lot of hits, these guys. Okay. Get the chest. Yeah. Okay, so we got like a new kind of stick, it seems. I don't know. Red stick? I don't know. Oh, wait, we found a book. Duh. Next. We're playing Al the Chemist. Like, Alchemist. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. So the keys. I don't know how well I'm gonna do with them. Yeah. So, I believe you click to attack. So it's left and right to move left and right. Space to jump. Oh, that's fine as long as we just avoid everything. No, running into them is not good. I also thought it was like Z, X, or C, or maybe A and S to attack. I'm not quite sure what attacking, or how to attack even. I can't really duck at the moment. Let's go this way though. Our jump isn't as high as I need it to be. This feels like a very tricky platformer. Kind of talked a bit about controllers. Yeah, I think, okay, it wants me to use my controller. But I don't know what jump is on my controller. So it's this to jump. Okay. I'm still unsure where to go, but I guess we'll go this way. I should have waited until they walked across. We'll try one more. I didn't make the jump. Maybe if we just hang out here and we just fire a lot, they'll die. Cool. Oh, I didn't make that jump either. This is quite tricky. Next. We're playing Philosopher's Strike. Alright. So I believe these things will drop those which we collect. Those little dots. I like the graphic style. The ship, when it moves, feels kind of floaty, which fits in. Enemies. Oh no. Kiwi freaking out about the enemies. Right, so it looks like all of these are like, oh, I didn't do well at all. All of these are power-ups that fill up those bars so that we can then be a better ship. We got enemies much more quickly. Okay. So we nearly got full fire. Alright, and that upgraded our weapon, okay. This is pretty fun. Aw, but I don't do well at all, I just go straight for it. Alright, next. We're playing Spalchemy? Ah. I didn't really expect the movement to be like that. Almost like swimming. I guess it's because we're like in a space station and gravity. Although, like, whenever you watch space stations in movies, it seems like the gravity is the same as the gravity on Earth. But I kind of like this swimming movement. Okay. So I'm guessing we're just collecting some gold. I kind of like the floaty movement. It's very interesting. And there's more gold there, so we'll go that way next, I suppose. Oh, there's gold back there, though. Alright, so let's go back here. We'll get this gold. So we probably should have got it first since it was so near where we spawned in. This is a small space station. We're finding gold very fast, very quickly. Alright. Stop getting stuck in the walls. Ah, that must be the portal out. Oh, hello, Kiwi. That must be the portal out, so we need to find the last gold before we go out. It's a fairly simple game, but it's quite interesting. Next.